So I'm playing it cool. I'm like, I ain't gonna tell them nothing about the pill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep everything copacetic, right? So I get to my bus stop, and Lord behold, they start Marky Peoples. They start coming close over there by me. So they like, Dad, Marky still suspended. Woo woo. I say, yeah, he'll be back in a couple of days though. So they like, tell him we miss him. Tell him, like, when he come back, we gonna have one fat pregnant one rolled up for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? They legit like saying they miss Marky. I'm like, I got you. I ain't tell them nothing about what happened with Cody, with the pill. Any static, I ain't tell them nothing. So they asked me straight up, like, you good, you cool, like ain't nobody messing with you at the school or nothing. When I say Marky Peoples was legit, they was chill, they was cool. Like, I fucked with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, I fucked with them hard. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm cool. I ain't even tell them about the Lamont thing, like the whole thing with me and him getting. I'm cool, right? So they like, yo, we about to get ready to smoke. You want to smoke? So I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, but thanks though. They're like, yeah, we gonna go over here by the tree right here. So the tree wasn't that far from my bus stop. So they go up under the tree and they flame up, right? And so they all over there. So I got my back turned and I'm just like looking like, dang, I must have missed the bus when I came. So I feel somebody, boom. I mean, like, like when somebody like kind of push you with one hand or push you with two hands, like you just feel somebody push you. And I'm like, she like, yeah. She like, okay, it's no mark. I'm like, okay. She like, so. I'm like, why you acting weird? She like, I'm not acting weird. So you don't think I'm cute? Just right out the blue. Right. I'm talking about like, what broke your mind to tell you to come over here to ask me that? So I'm like, why you say that? Because you act like you didn't want to be up on me or nothing like that. Like, so what is it? I'm ugly? I'm like, I never said you was ugly. She like, no, look at me. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at you. She like, am I ugly? I'm not your type. Now, she was fine. She was my type. But I just knew that was just that was something I couldn't touch. I could forbid if I touch it. I cannot touch you. A merchandise that it's just I can't meddle with. So I'm like, I mean, you look okay. She like, no, seriously. Am I fine? I'm like, what you mean by fine? She like, you know what I mean by fine. Like, would you talk to me? I'm like, why you asking me that? She like, because I want to know, am I fine? Or you just don't want to talk to me because you think I like your brother like me. I'm like, well, I don't think my brother like you. He told me he liked you. I'm like, then you came in my room. Like, let's not forget that you came in my room and said that could have put me in a hot situation and then got me and my brother fewing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, my brother like you there. She like, but I don't like him, so that don't count. I'm like, you still off limits. And so they tell her like, hey, it's your turn to hit it. She like, break it around one more time. Here I come. So she like, he don't gotta know though. I'm like, what? She like, he don't gotta know. I'm like, what that mean? I'm playing oblivious. I'm playing dumb. But what that mean though? And I'm still looking like, come on, Bus. In my mind, I'm like, please, Bus, hurry up. Like, I hate to be in tight situations. I hate to be around a person that's super negative, and I hate to be in a hot seat where it shouldn't be a hot seat. We could just kind of talk, whatever we say, we move on. Now, I felt like me and her and Marky put us in a hot seat. Marky already told us how he felt. You was over there. He smashed you. Y'all was laying in bed together. He snuck you in the crib. But yet you like me. Like, what? So I'm trying to hurt her feelings, right? So I'm like, look, I don't think we're going to be able to talk. I'm like, and plus my brother smashed you. She like, he did not smash me the way you think. First off, smash is smashed. Smash is smash. I don't care how the way the cookie crumble. If you climax, that was, you got it. That was smash is smash. And so she like, but I knew I couldn't talk to you because every time I would bring you up, he would be saying like, oh, you got different girls, this and that. So I said, wait, you was bringing me up? She like, yeah. So they like, hey, it's your turn. So she like, hold on. So she ran over there, but I see my bus coming. So I'm like, I'm not gonna miss this bus, because if I miss this bus, that means 9 10 when I arrive, I missed breakfast and we kind of finna go to first period. And I need to show that I'm there, right? Especially when I go to my homeroom. So I'm like, hey, the bus coming. I'm like, y'all, I'm finna get ready to go. She like, wait. So she passed. She like, don't get on the bus. I'm like, I can't. Like, girl, I'm not finna miss this bus for you. Look, who you think I am? I'm not finna miss this. I need it. First off, my mama is way more important. I don't need no size 7.5 up my posterior. I don't need to be walking around with 3 shoes. What? So she like, no. I'm like, no. I'm like, I got to get to the school. So she gets on the bus with me. The girl gets on the bus with me. You see her friends. They like, I like you see them as we gently pulling off, right? So she sit next to me. So I'm like, you're gonna ride the bus all the way to my school? She like, yeah, we came there when y'all had an altercation, right? I'm like, yes. So she like, I should be able to ride with you. He didn't say I can't ride with you. I'm like, so what's your deal? I'm like, first off, get up, right? And so she like, why? She like, you want me to go to another seat? I'm like, no, get up. See, I still got to be a gentleman no matter what. So I get up because I was where the window was at. So I get up and I put her in and I sit on the outside, right? So she like, oh, you so sweet. I'm like, no, I'm like, because anything happen, it doesn't matter. I'm like, so why are you doing this? She like, listen, I always liked you. Just hear me out. You don't like me? Okay, cool. I'll let it go. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'm listening. She like, look, when I first saw you and we all got cool with Mark, I was like, who is that? Because at first I thought y'all was friends, because y'all kind of look alike, but not really. You know, like how friends can look like friends. I'm like, okay. She was like, and the first thing he said was, oh, that's my brother. And I said, oh, that's your brother? I'm like, your brother? I'm like, you sure? And so he said, yeah, why? So he thought I was making fun of you. But then he had kind of broke down and told us exactly like that you kind of like, you're built different. You're a different cloth. So I kind of got what she was saying without saying it. So he kind of told her my business, like, yeah, if it look a little like that person, you know, like how, like I get a lot, like people tell me like, you look pretty and handsome at the same time. So, you know, it was kind of like, you know, when you can't put your finger on it, like, man, you know, you don't look like both. You know what I'm saying? So I understood, right? So I'm like, but I was hurt because I'm like, why are you telling my business? You could have just said, no, he's taken, or no, you know, my brother is not interested, anything, but you told my business, which I respect. I understand. You got to write them your friends, but when it comes back to me, I felt like, dang, like I felt like you basically told my business. And like that was nothing I was always proud about sharing. Like I don't care like how the way people may have said like, oh, it's cool or it's okay, but it's still, I didn't want to be talked about. I didn't want to be looked at different. I didn't want to be looked at funny looking. You know what I'm saying? So I was struggling in that department. So for him to even express that to not just one person, but basically your whole peers, like everybody there, and who else you have told. So now I got a bone to pick with him. I'm halfway on the fence, right? That left a bad taste in my mouth, but I still let her talk. I did not cut her off. She was still going, and she was just expressing that, hey, you know, I always have liked you. I told him I had a thing for you. He told me that, hey, you know, you got a lot of girls, and you know, you be doing this and that, and you always be in trouble, and had a way he got to save you, and had a way like you're not balanced. I said, wait, what? Yeah, he said you're not balanced. He like, cause you always get in trouble at home all the time, and you always get put on punishment and this and that and the third, and always dragging them in. Wait, that's what cause you finna make me go home and go all Hulk Hogan, Triple H, WWF, SmackDown, WWE, put the on your monkey like that. Like I'm about to Stone Cold Steve Austin him. Like what? So I'm listening to her, but it's like I'm taking hits, right? Personal hits that hurt. And I'm like, wait, I said, hold on. Like, so it went from, okay, you like me, to, wait, this was my brother feel about me? This what he said about me? So I'm just listening to her. And so she like, I don't think he meant to say it like in a mean way. He was just letting me know like, you always be in trouble. That's why you don't be out or this and that. I say, only reason why he was out, because he was sneaking out. He can't come out neither. Like, he can't come out either. What? So I'm steady playing it cool. She like, look, I don't want like no beef with you and your brother. I don't like him like that. I just felt like, oh, since I couldn't talk to you, okay, me and him was cool. We sipped, we had smoke. That's the only reason why he ended up smashing. So I said, so he smash, like needed a condom type smash. She like, no, he just gave me head. Wait, what? Time out. Flag on the play. What? Hold the brakes. What he just do? So she like, all he did was give me head, and he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, do the whole foot thing, but I didn't feel right. But I did let him bust me down. So I'm like, not to bust me down, oh Lord. So I'm like, okay, she was like, I had asked him like, hey, where you was at, but you wasn't there, and which I wasn't. Which at that time I wasn't, when she was getting snuck in and all of that, right? So I'm like, okay, like that's good to know. Now I want to get my lick back. Now I'm thinking like, should I actually sting her? So I tell her straight up like, look, well, I'm gonna text you later. Cause now it's like, oh, that's you. I'm unbalanced. I'm this, I'm that. I got you. So let me play it cool. Let me keep on standby. But I'm also gonna check my brother. Oh, I'm not letting it slide. Oh, you think I am? I'm a triple OG, right? I'm Uncle Willie's son. Uncle Willie's son don't play that. So boom, I get the excuse. So she like, you want me to meet you when you get out? So I'm like, nah, you don't have to. Like I could tell like she was ready to go clingy real quick. So I was like, no, you don't got to. I'm like, I'm gonna hit you up and then you could probably meet me at the bus stop. She like, all right, I'll be waiting. You will be waiting? What time you gonna get? You gotta go to school too. What time you gonna get there? You know, so boom. I get sit, you know what I'm saying, inside, and the bell rings. Boom, that was the first bell. So I'm in my locker, and as I'm in my locker, I see Lisa come over. Lisa like, we got rehearsal today. I'm like, all right, cool. She like, but we got rehearsal in between classes. I'm like, wait, when is rehearsal then? She like, at the 4th period. I'm like, all right, cool. She like, or we could just tell our director that we can skip rehearsal and do it at my house. I'm like, no. Like, because I'm in my mind that I'm like, I could do that and then act like I'm at your house, and I could be at Piper House the whole time, but my mama would think I'm at rehearsal. So I'm thinking, because I had to go straight back home. So my brain was always on the move, because when I want to do something, I'm going to do it. So boom, she like, okay. She like, don't forget, at the 4th period. All right, at the 4th period, we all good. So that mean I can't. So at the 4th period, I can't go to 5th period. That's normally the period that me and Marky be in. All right, cool. So I go to class. Boom, I go to the 2nd period. Right now, let's not forget the 2nd period. We got Lamont. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Baby D. We got Big Baby D up in there. But she been real cool. She ain't been bullying me. And that's what I like about her. She ain't been bullying me. She been keeping her distance. But Lamont, he's on my heels. Lamont is on my, when I say Lamont is on my heels, because you remember we had got in that little scuffle, and then Roosevelt and everybody had came up and made sure I was good. You know what I'm saying? So he on that type of time. So Dorothy would like, AKA Big Baby D, Dorothy, like, they talking. So I'm like, is they dating? Because they will always play with each other in the class and stuff like that. But Lamont ain't saying nothing to me. So I'm thinking like everything good. I come out right at the 2nd period. I'm finna get ready to go to lunch. As I get ready to come out, I feel some boom hit my head. I'm like, oh, and I look, it was a book. So everybody pointed like it was Lamont. So I started chasing him. I don't know why, but I'm chasing this boy. I'm heated. I'm chasing him because I'm angry now. So we on like the 4th floor, right? We on the 4th floor. So you see him like running down the stairs. I'm not running down the stairs. I'm going down like 2-3 stairs, hopping over 4 or 5 of them. Like I'm trying to get down there. I'm not going like like no. jump, jump. I'm hopping him, so I'm catching up to him. Look, I was losing my balance. We get on the second floor, heading towards the first floor. Now, mind you, this is like all these stairs that we're coming down from the fourth all the way down. Like they're like about 8, 9 like stairs that you're coming down. So imagine me just going down 1, 2, 3, skipping some 1, 2, 3, jumping. Right? He going like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like, you know what I'm saying? He going down about ones. Man, when I tell you, we get right there and we're close to the first, some said leap, and I was gonna catch him. I leaped. Now, man, he on the football team. I leaped. Boom, and I caught on to his shirt, but I failed. I legit failed. But I caught on his shirt, and he stopped. He like, let me go. So I grabbed him. Legit, I grabbed him. I grabbed him by his legs. He like, let me go, let me go. I'm like, no. I said, no, come on. So he trying to stomp me. But I'm like, I knew I needed to get up. So I get up. And as soon as I get up, he just runs me to the wall. Like, when I hop up and let his legs go, he just scoop. It was like one of those. Scoop, he scuffed me. He scooped me up with his, I'm talking about, I was like I felt that, right? And he was trying to get ready to run me to the wall. But mind you, I've been taking a few self-defense classes, so I knew exactly what to do. I straight up, boom, elbow him in the side. He let me go. Oh, boom, elbow him again, right? He come running up. So I'm like, all right, come on. He like, all right, you want to fight? So everybody crowd like, yeah. I'm like, come on, I'm like, swing. So now I'm trying to think about what the instructor said. He said, look at the shoulders, don't look at the eyes. So I'm looking. He swings, I move. I'm like, come on. I'm like, yeah, swing. They like, fight. So they telling like one of the teachers like, hey, it's a fight over here. The teacher come like, hey,